Hey guys, Andrew here with TrueFit. I want to thank you for tuning in. Today's video topic is going to be just fruit until noon. This was a diet made popular, and I might be butchering his name, Jesse Itzler. I'm not exactly sure what his name is. I just came across on a very brief research I did, Google search, YouTube search. And to my knowledge, there's no real peer-reviewed studies on doing this diet of just fruit until noon that I came across. I'll dive a little bit deeper and try to find whatever I can. Most of what I came across is just blog posts or people's testimonials. And the reason I'm doing this video is because this diet is gaining a lot of traction, especially in the pro-metabolic community on both Twitter and Instagram. So I thought, you know what, if these claims are as good as people say they are, I'm going to give it a shot. Probably 1 week at the bare minimum, upwards to a month. And I will be very transparent with you guys, whether it enhances my health, stays the same, or if it's pretty detrimental. So I have no expectations of what to expect here. I do have my theories as to why it might be beneficial, but some of the notes that I came across on people's blog posts or Twitter posts on them doing the just fruit until noon diet were, eating fruit on an empty stomach is easier for digestion and it digests quickly. And I've heard this, actually I believe in this because fruit is very easy for the body to break down. It's a very easy source of glucose when it is accompanied with minerals. That's why honey is so fantastic and fruit is so fantastic, because it's not just a sugar source. It's really the sugar source combined with these minerals, these vitamins that really make it a nutritional powerhouse. And it's very easy for your digestive system to break down. Another thing that they said is that it actually generates energy by just eating fruit until noon, as opposed to using energy when you're eating high protein, high fat, moderate carbohydrate, whatever kind of meal. When you're combining all three of those in your diet for breakfast, you're actually using a lot more energy to break it down and digest it, as compared to, when you're throwing on fruit, it's actually just throwing pure energy. It's like, you can look at it as throwing, fuel in your vehicle. Just a pure source of energy. So those are some of the notes that I put down. Another one that they talked about, and my theory as to why, is that it plays a significant role in detoxifying. Now, my theory as to why that might be, if it is true, like I said, there's no real peer-reviewed studies that I came across yet, but I'm going to do some more research on that. But the reason why I think it would be beneficial for detoxifying is because the liver is highly reliant on getting a good fuel source, such as glucose, when accompanied with vitamins and minerals, to operate. So I think it's very beneficial for the liver. You're not throwing on stuff like polyunsaturated fats while you're doing just fruit. That would inhibit the absorption of this glucose. So your liver is really getting the primary fuel source without the interruption of any other kind of food. And when you have a healthy functioning liver, obviously that is going to impact how well you detoxify, as the liver is the ultimate detoxifying organ of the human body. So that's my theory behind it. Is it true? I'm not sure. I just know that when you're accompanying, in my opinion, fruit, some high quality fruit, accompanied with some kind of like anti-inflammatory amino acids, like bone broth or something gelatinous or collagen, those both support healthy liver function and digestive function, which would have a major impact on detoxifying. So that's just my theory on it. It's very interesting and intriguing. That's why I'm going to give it a try and see what kind of effect I get from it. But some other benefits that I just listed here that people talked about, they noticed that it improved their fasting insulin and fasting glucose levels. They noticed good fat loss, especially in like their midsection or those hard to reach areas. They really got tighten up their entire body, kind of give them that shrink wrap effect. They noticed a mood enhancing effect, better focus, just overall cognitive benefits. They also noticed their skin was a lot healthier, whether they're dealing with acne, dry skin, flaky skin. They noticed that their skin was much more vibrant, youthful, and glowing. Another benefit was in the gym is that they had sustained strength. Although they weren't eating protein in the morning, if they worked out in the morning, they're just eating fruit. They noticed that they were still lifting as heavy of weight, sometimes even more so. And they also noticed a benefit in their physique. This has to do with that shrink wrap effect I was talking about from the fat loss. And then this is one argument I've seen both sides, is that somebody had put that it really enhanced their metabolic rate and their thyroid functioning. And I, on the flip side, saw that people did it and said that, it kind of made them feel sluggish, that their metabolic rate actually dropped. So this is something that you can actually pay attention to if you are going to give this diet a try. And the best way to check your metabolic rate is to check your pulse rate and check your body temperature upon waking up and see what that looks like. A healthy body temperature would be about 98.7 degrees, and a healthy heart rate would be about 70 to 80 beats per minute. If it's below those numbers or above, chances are it's a undetected thyroid issue, hypothyroid. Sometimes in some cases it could be hyperthyroid. So you might want to get that checked out and see, but those are probably the two best tests that you can do to just really get a good glimpse as to what you're dealing with in regards to metabolic and thyroid health. So I'm going to give this a try. So far, my plan is to buy a lot of frozen fruit. I think that's going to be the most cost-effective way to do this. And then obviously buy some of my favorite fresh fruit like oranges, bananas, apples, and any kind of fruit that is going to be in season. I really like watermelon, pineapple, stuff like that. So I'm going to play around with this, probably do 2 fruit meals in the morning, one when I wake up at about 5 or 5:30, and then again probably late morning around 10 a.m. probably. And then after that, I'm not sure what people do for their diet after noon, when they're done eating all of that fruit until noon. But I'm going to go back to my basic principles way of eating, pro-metabolic way, not really eliminating carbohydrates, proteins, or fats, just kind of sticking to my normal regimen of good, healthy foods and stuff like that. So I hope you guys got some good information out of this. If you have tried the Just Fruit Until Noon diet, drop your testimonial in the comment section, or if you have any tips or pointers for me, that would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.